And first of all, I want to say I'm supporting the motion. I'm actually surprised that there's a counter motion in. I think, Minister, you have to acknowledge that when people are in trouble, be it a house going on fire, be it a car crash, be it a shed going on fire, a bog, a forest, whatever, the first thing we do, we dial 999 and we expect these people drop a hash within 2 minutes to get the text, and they have to be gone. And I could have to lead jobs. I was talking to guys from Nina tonight. I was talking to Paul Quinn from Tuam, and they will tell you that they have to be basically always on standby. The day has come, Minister, and I see it in my own side of it, in agriculture. One time ago, if you had a new tractor and had a fancy looking yoke, you'd have a queue down the road trying to jump up on it. Today, you'd nearly have to put your arms around someone to try and get them, youngsters. It's a different Ireland. People want time off. They want their own, basically, their own way of going places without having to be on call all the time. And they want to know when they're off, when they're on. And the problem is that the numbers right around, and this is in rural Ireland. You must remember this. In the bigger city, they're full-time there, they're okay. But this is in rural Ireland. It's another issue that's hitting us in rural Ireland. I see the likes of Mount Bellia. I see Roscommon, Féin, Strokestown, Ballahadreen and Ballyhonus near us. And it's someone, and you could have to get 2 fire brigades because they may not be big enough to handle one. And there's another problem as well, Minister. There's a lot of people should have the option of, in the fire service, there could be fit, healthy person and they have to retire at a certain age. Even though you have a full MOT done and you could be perfect, you're not allowed to stay on. And I think that's one thing that should be looked at. But Minister, I think it's a very reasonable, and in talking to the firefighters today, they're very reasonable about it. What they want is basically an all-party working group put together to resolve these issues, because, you know, it's us that some night, or somebody in our constituencies that will need them, that will dial that number and expect straight away. And do we want to leave ourselves open? We're being flagged at the moment that there's a problem. We know it's serious what's coming up. Do we want to leave ourselves as politicians exposed to a situation where they won't be able to fill the vacancies, where there won't be enough of cover some night, some place, that some person, especially our elderly people, if a house went on fire or anything, God forbid, but that they would be exposed, that we'd have the loss of a life because we here didn't put the group together, work with them and resolve the issues to make it basically safer to live in rural Ireland as well. And I think this is what it's about. And I would also ask you, Minister, that over the coming months, when there's a new county manager in Roscommon, that we'd look at Castlereagh, that has been closed, a fair-sized town. We've seen problems even there since the fire service went, and I hope that can be addressed as well.
Thank you, Deputy Fitzmaurice. Minister Peter Burke is here now to respond.